Hey guys, what is up? Happy Thursday. So before I get into the Ask Laurel thread, just got one quick announcement that next week we have our ads blitz. And we've got a couple of open seats right now because there are a number of students who can't come live. So I have opened up the comments. And so if you are interested in having a seat in the blitz, just go to the featured section inside the Facebook group and just go ahead and comment underneath this this post right here, and I will hook you up with a seat in the Zoom class next week. And but that's about it, and I'm gonna go straight into the Ask Laurel thread. We've got some amazing questions this week. One favor: before you post your question in the Ask Laurel thread, please make sure that you are reading the rules right here, because if you break a rule, my team just kind of deletes your question because we don't really have time to go back and forth telling you which rule you broke. All of the rules are right here, and just keep in mind every Wednesday at 5 o'clock Central, we cut this post off. Sometimes it's a little earlier, sometimes it's a little later, depending on when I'm traveling, but and then I go live on Thursday. There's no set time that I do this, like right now. This is just when I have time today to do it. And other than that, let's go ahead and dig into the questions. So we'll kick things off with Mr. Sergio. He says, "Hey Laurel, I'm working with a client using a DM funnel on Instagram. It's a direct offer ad, direct to DM, and then from DMs to a call." Awesome. I'm super familiar with this. I was thinking of using the same concept you shared in your videos about the VSL webinar black hole retargeting strategy, but instead retargeting all people who messaged the account in the last number of days. Have you done this for some of your clients? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, we use this strategy to retarget anyone who we've engaged in the DMs with for conversion multipliers, and also anyone who's on the invisible list, anyone who's logged in. So yeah, that should work out really, really well. Let's see. Johnny says, "Hey Laurel, I just wrote a digital cookbook and posted it on Kindle Direct. Can you point me to where to start for advertising my new book? Screenshots of the finished book." I don't know if you can track conversions on Kindle, so you will likely have to just run a simple traffic campaign. But I pretty much use, like, whenever I am promoting my book, if I go here, let's see, book promo, you can see I'm literally just running it as a traffic campaign straight to Amazon. So just a traffic, I'm running it to my warm audience. You can run it to cold, but I recommend, and this is what's great about writing books. Like, people always ask me, "Laurel, how do I promote my book?" Because advertising can be super expensive for cold traffic, I always recommend building an audience and then selling your book to your audience. But this is pretty much how I, like I said, do my book. It's the link goes straight to Amazon. Let's see. Anna says, "Hey Laurel, I need help in getting started. I couldn't find a video on how to create a phantom bomb." Well, a phantom bomb is just the idea for a value bomb. So if you go into the Get Ready protocol, which type of offer you should launch, you can have a quick guide to creating your great value bombs here. There's a value bomb library of all of my students' proven value bombs. There's even a GPT AI that will help you create it. But a phantom bomb is literally just a value bomb that hasn't been created yet. So the strategy to creating them is exactly the same. Let's see, Steven says, "Hey Laurel, do you know if I need to select the housing category on my ads if I am a real estate wholesale investor looking for properties to buy? If I select yes to begin in the housing category, then it doesn't allow me to run retargeting campaigns. If I can't do retargeting, then that means I can't follow your ad strategy, right? There's probably something I'm overlooking with this, so any help would be greatly appreciated." So you need to use housing if you are offering housing to people. I don't believe as a wholesale investor that you would need to select the category. Facebook might have changed that, but any of my wholesale clients are running ads very similar to the old bandit sign kind of strategy. and they have not complained about having to use the special ad category to me. But again, things change all the time. And so I would just kind of like do the research on Facebook. Facebook will tell you. Chat support is really great too, but Steven, I do not believe you have to. Let's see. Filippo says, I run ads to a low ticket offer. It's $29. I use a timer and IP based 24 hours before the price goes up, then offer an extension of the offer after 4 days if they didn't buy. The low ticket offer is a live workshop. That happens every 3 weeks. After every workshop, I reset the timer for everyone so that I can keep the ads running for the next workshop. Ads have been running for 6 months and I am noticing fatigue. Can the timer countdown strategy be part of the reason? No, I think you probably, so whenever you run a low ticket offer, you have to run an incredible amount of ads, a lot of angles. Otherwise your ads will go fatigue. And that's why, like I always tell people, low ticket offers are the hardest, not only because of the high cost per purchases, but also because you have to launch a ton of ads. You know, I always tell you guys, like for my $7 program, it took over 200 ads for me to get this program full. So you just need to refresh your ads every once in a while. Let's see. Ruby says, hey Laurel, I'm running a value bomb for helping people who are overwhelmed ads to Messenger conversation. So far I got 5 people's messages, but either they don't respond with follow-up questions or they say they have reached the wrong person and block me. I'd like to know if I did something wrong with the targeting or it's a normal thing for Facebook. 22 to 60, personal development. Thanks for any suggestions. I don't know. It's probably you just need some longer time with people. You have to remember, if you're just starting out, people don't know, like, and trust you yet. And I would have to see the value bomb too. There could be a number of reasons why people are ghosting. And you said you got 5 people's messages. That's not even a high enough number. So which tells me is you should probably try some different value bombs, because 60% of people will ghost you. If you're running this strategy to cold traffic, 60% of people will ghost you. And so 60% of 5 people is not a lot of people as is. So I would just say, if you're only getting 5 people to message you, the value bomb isn't very strong. So I would test that, because you need a higher volume of conversations, because if only 40% of people are going to respond, we need a higher volume. Let's see. Daniel says, I'm running a warm stack ad called New Leads ad to target warm traffic. Is it normal for the CPM to be so high? I have about 3,000 warm leads in my audience. Also, do you still target by location area within your warm stack, or is your warm stack already optimized for that area? Because on my normal ads, I target by location. Yeah, if you already target by location, you shouldn't have to worry, but it's just a double, just an extra layer to know that, you're going to only target locally. He says, for this ad, I've set it up to leads and Messenger. Given that, should I consider a different approach for retargeting? Thank you all. Your CPMs aren't high, like $35, $7. Like, this is cheap. These are cheap CPMs. Most people are paying like $40 to $50 for CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions. So yeah, no, this is cheap. Any marketer would be okay with these CPMs. This is not expensive at all. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying this one right here, because it's 35 versus this. Yeah, warm traffic is always going to be more expensive until you have a bigger audience. Now, when you have a bigger retargeting audience, this will go down. So, but yeah, I see what you mean here. So, this one is expensive compared to this. But I'm okay with this because this is warm traffic. So this will go down though as you get a larger warm audience, because the smaller the audience, the higher the CPMs. Let's see. Mahesh says, for low ticket offers, I'm not finding how the Hot 7 works. It's already validated from years past. Well, the Hot 7's job isn't to validate an offer. What's the best approach for Hot 7 and Visible List? Can I get a kind of a universe, create a kind of universe? We'll use the Hot 7 strategy. I'm kind of confused by your question. Let's see, because if I go into, I'll show you Hot 7, right? If we go into my thing right here, campaign name, Hot 7. I'll just show you how well the Hot 7 works. Like, look at this. 160 purchases, $10 a purchase. 402, $10 a purchase. Hot 7 works really, really well. You can see here, we got $7 purchase, $13, $8 a purchase. Just follow the Hot 7 training that is here. Because the Hot 7's job isn't to validate an offer, it's to retarget. And so this question kind of maybe leads me to believe that you might not understand what the Hot 7 is. So just make sure you watch the training on it. Because Mahesh, it is a very, very, very awesome strategy. As a matter of fact, this is where most of your return on ad spend is going to come from. So yeah, definitely get that Hot 7 rolling. Especially for those of you guys who just came into the program and you have already been running ads for a period of time, start with the Hot 7 because there will be a very quick win. There should be. I don't ever want to promise anything, but there should be a quick win for those of you guys who start with the Hot 7.